Beautiful Saturday night here at Westwood High School in Mesa, where we are getting set for some UPSL Premier Arizona Conference action between the conference leaders FC Arizona and the visiting Coronado Athletic. Good evening, everyone. Alongside Dane Palmer, I'm Mahirson Hassan. Thanks for tuning in on this Saturday night. Big game for both sides as both teams who faced off against each other on September 29th. FC Arizona won that game 2-1 down in Sierra Vista. Two teams coming off some results earlier this week as we have the pregame festivities starting up here in a few moments. So a little bit of a confusion on whether or not we were going to get a walkout, Dane. It seems like we will right now, but nonetheless, good game on tap tonight.
Yeah, we got a great game on tap tonight. Coronado Athletic are a little undermanned. We'll see if what they can keep going for themselves and see if they can kind of claw their way in this one. And both teams look great. FC Arizona's got some subs. They'll be able to make some moves, some changes. So, yeah, hopefully we get a good game tonight.
So we'll take a quick break for the festivities, including the national anthem, and we'll be back for the kickoff. We'll give you the starting lineups as well right here on Inferno TV in partnership with the FC Arizona YouTube page. Back here at Westwood High School, moments away from kickoff between FC Arizona and Coronado Athletic. Two teams towards the top of the Arizona Conference table. FC Arizona currently at the top. Coronado Athletic currently in fourth. Mahirson Hassan, Dane Palmer back with you. Jason Goldie, the third member of our broadcast team, and Alex Sanchez, our sideline reporter for tonight. You said before we went to break for the national anthem, Dane, that this Coronado Athletics side is a little bit shorthanded going into this game. We'll start with their starting lineup as they had a lot of their players kind of filing in about 5 minutes towards, or rather before we started pregame festivities. They are here. They do have a full starting 11 for today. Jesus Gutierrez Ortiz will be your starting goalkeeper. Bryce Jones, who is the backup goalkeeper, he will be starting in the field today. His fellow field players, Juan Soto, Ivan Garcia, Jose Varela, Carlos Pena, Cesar Ochoa, Alan Solis, Jared Nunez, Braulio Soto, Victor Vargas, and Elmer Baron. And FC Arizona on the other side, they'll have a full lineup along with 4 players off the bench. Jesus Pereira Garcia, your goalkeeper in the field today. Defenders Tarek Salama and Sadan Alharthi. Your midfielders, Marco Perez, Aiden Gonzalez, Brian Sassano, William Mana Adame, and Gabe Waters. Your forwards, Christian Flores, Cal Benjamin, and Isaiah Moreno. Again, only 2 defenders, but you're expected that some of those midfielders may drop in towards a fullback role, which could provide for a 4-3-3 for Alejandro Aguilar's side. Cal Benjamin in the center circle right now for FC Arizona. Just a few minutes past 7 o'clock here in Mesa as we approach towards the finishing part of this regular season. Postseason starting up in December, and then it's a big push going all the way to the UPSL National Championship in February.
It's a great night for some soccer.
Out of
It is, and we're kicking off.
FC Arizona in the all-white with the navy blue sleeves going from left to right. Coronado in the all-blue going from right to left. Got a white sleeves and a white trim. Out with the Harthy and a misplay over there. We were talking pregame, Dane, which team had the better uniforms, which team had the better kits. I think everybody here in the broadcast booth agreed that it was FC Arizona.
Yeah, FC Arizona's got some pretty slick white unis going on tonight. They look pretty good. I'm just a fan of what they've got going on the uniform side of the game here, at least.
Got some new uniforms too.
Just like Dion said, right? You look good, you feel good, you play good.
One back, Pip down the middle, looking towards Sassano. That one cleared high in the air by Soto. That is Juan Soto. Juan playing in the back line, Braulio playing up front. Possible one touch there for FC Arizona, but goes back to Jesus Gutierrez Ortiz in goal. Jason, I'll go to you now. FC Arizona has had a strong start to the season, same as they were last year. But now you enter the business part of the season when you really start to look into those results. How does FC Arizona get a draw or win tonight?
Well, they're sitting pretty comfortably right now. They got 19 points. They're leading the division. I got to say they're feeling pretty good.
Marco Perez goes down. Dangerous free kick for FC Arizona. To your point, Jason, if you want to get to those big results, get some 3 points, get some wins, it starts off early, and it starts off with chances.
Here, this is really where you need to capitalize if you want to win games. Like we were saying, you want to get those points and keep on moving up in the table or staying at the top. These are situations that you've got to capitalize on.
So this one will be roughly 21 yards out. In the left half space, Perez, who went down, he'll take the free kick here. 4 men in the wall for Coronado Athletic. It's Perez, right in. Rebound, dribbles through, and it sneaks in. But the flag goes up for offside. A serendipitous chance for Perez, but he just couldn't put it in the back of the net. Deflection on a player who was lined up offside. It remains 0-0 here in the 3rd minute.
Yeah, Coronado got pretty lucky right there. That was a very dangerous chance for FC Arizona.
Played down the line. Chance here going forward. A little too far for Mana Adame. He'll be playing that right back spot for FC Arizona.
I like what FC Arizona's got going on so far. They're playing really fast. I like them playing that long ball, trying to really stretch things out, stretch out the field.
Bryce Jones trying to streak forward, goes down, earns a free kick in the process. We mentioned earlier, backup goalkeeper from the United Kingdom, a shorthanded Coronado Athletic side, so he'll be playing in the midfield today. Provides a lot of height for this Coronado side. Just looking around, a lot of their players much taller than FC Arizona. Slides forward, looking for Alan Solis on the right. Controlled, sent in, whisked forward, over the head of Salama and over the head of Soto. Out on the near touchline, a throw incoming, and it will stay with Coronado Athletic.
Last time these two teams faced off was September 29th, and it was 2-1 in favor of FC Arizona.
It's always interesting when you look at that matchup, Jason, where it seems like the home team should win, but that doesn't happen in this rivalry. Road teams took both matchups last year. FC Arizona taking it the same here. Coronado trying to continue that narrative. Chance in the box, cleared away. And a reset here. Out with Soto, 50 yards away, or 60 yards, I should say. Pip towards Jones on the left. trying to bustle forward. Jones still on the ball, and it's off the post. A diving stop by Perea Garcia. No touch from the FC Arizona netminder. A goal kick for the home side. 6 minutes, still 0-0, but chances on both sides early.
A lot of action here in the first just over 5 minutes of this game. I really do think the tactics for both sides right now is just playing that long ball, just trying to get as many opportunities in front of the net as they can, and it's been working so far. It's a bad pass there.
Out on the left.
It's a great pass.
In towards the middle again.
Another great pass.
Threaded forward. Able to find Benjamin. Working his magic on the left. Slice towards the 18. Dancing around is Soto. Blocked one time. Take two. Out towards the midfield. Jones. One touch. Another touch. That's a good recovery.
It's really dangerous on the counterattack there from Coronado Athletic.
Isaiah Moreno with the track back for FC Arizona. You have Isaiah playing forward. You also have Isaac as well. Isaac not part of the lineup today, either as a starter nor as a bench player. But Alejandro Aguilar knows a lot of soccer players in the Valley. Coached the ASU men's club team for a long time. Took over at FC Arizona a few years ago. Takes the UPSL side, takes the NPSL side, which runs from May until usually around August. Sometimes NPSL also starts off in April. A few of those games televised here on Inferno TV and FC Arizona's YouTube page. Picked off. Dancing around, going forward. That's Gonzalez trying to clip it, and another clear away by Soto. Ball continues to bounce. Calling for offside. Sassano with a shot. Or rather, that's Flores. And the goal.
No offsides.
The goal as it is right now counts. No full explanation yet, but you're right, Dane. That should be offside.
That's what I was thinking. I was waiting for that line judge to throw that flag up, and we really haven't gotten any kind of like look or confirmation or anything from anybody on the field, but it looks like it's going to stand.
So in the 8th minute of play, FC Arizona gets the 1-0 lead. Marco Perez had a shot earlier in the day that went into the back of the net, was called offside, and now Christian Flores able to make it 1-0 on a goal that we thought was going to be called offside, but wasn't. Home side trying to continue the forge forward. Benjamin giving some chase out on the right-hand side. Ochoa sends it forward.
It was a really nice ball there. Just playing it up the line. Moving the team downfield. Forcing the FC Arizona defenders to have to send it out of bounds.
Throw in for Coronado. Coronado Athletic, no stranger when it comes to scoring and conceding goals in the process.
Yeah, they just play very attack heavy. They're very fast. Like I said, they've been playing that long ball, and just both sides really. As Coronado's kind of started to settle down, gave the ball away there.
So here comes Perez into the 18. Perez squared up right towards the middle. A touch, and it's in. And just like that, it's 2-0 to FC Arizona.
That was just really great play on the wing there. Taking his space, pushing the ball upfield, and then finding somebody inside. That was nicely done.
So Christian Flores bagged the first goal. Perez on the assist. Brian Sassano, it seems like, was able to grab that one. And in the course of less than 2 minutes, it has gone from a 0-0 game to a 2-0 game for FC Arizona.
Yeah, not really sure what was going on there for Coronado Athletic. Just nobody was marking number 16. Marco Perez there on the side, and he ran free, found the open space, made a great pass, and FCAZ is able to capitalize.
As it's been the case throughout the season, Coronado Athletic, as this one's played through towards Perez. He's onside right now. Perez dancing, saved in the middle by Gutierrez Ortiz. Still 2-0. As Ortiz tries to change the attack going forward. Alan Solis goes down. A hard challenge on the track back. Free kick coming for Coronado Athletic. And I would be very surprised if a card is not handed out here.
Yeah, that was football-like, American football-like. That's something you'd see on Sundays right there. That was, it'll be interesting to see what we get here. We'll be getting a free kick for sure, but I want to talk about that save on the other end over there. Coronado Athletics goalkeeper. I mean, that was 2-on-1, not a defender in sight for Coronado, and he made a huge stop right there. And now Coronado has a great opportunity here to try and get it close here with just over 11 minutes having passed.
Bryce Jones to stand over the ball right now. 4 men in the wall for FC Arizona. 12th minute of play. Coronado Athletic looking to have the lead. As one of the Coronado players is speaking with one of the assistant officials. Back to the field of play. It's Jones. Pipped up, slipped as he kicked the ball, and it goes to
field goal.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Jason.
Yep, that would have been 3 points on Sundays, but fortunately that is not the objective. Not looking for field goals in this one, looking for goals. He just slipped a little bit, just came off of it, got under it right at the end there, and sailed it.
I believe that might be Jared Nunez.
Jared Nunez.
And Jared Nunez is dangerous. He has scored at least 7 goals this season, including a hat trick.
Again, this Coronado team, pretty good. 7 goals on the season for Nunez. You need players, some of those guys that can just really go at the defense. Perez, he's provided some nifty footwork today for FC Arizona, but gives it back here to Coronado. Solis dancing around.
Just as soon as I think both these sides are starting to settle in and just control the ball, something happens. They give a ball away or play a long ball like this, and then they start making plays.
Here's Benjamin again, rolling down the left, tries to find his man Flores. That's some good interplay, too, because Benjamin has been playing in that number 9, that center forward spot, for the longest time, something he grew accustomed to with ASU's men's club soccer team. Playing on that left-hand side, Flores gets to cut in behind. Leads to a throw-in, and a long trot over to the bleachers for number 17, Isaiah Moreno. Take 2. Here from Westwood High School, 14th minute of play. FC Arizona up 2-0 against Coronado Athletic. Christian Flores with the first in the 8th minute. Brian Sassano with the second in the 10th. Coronado Athletic now conceding at least 2 goals, continues to concede at least 2 goals in every game they've played this season. Out to the midfield, ricocheting back towards Soto. And that bounces out. Another FC Arizona throw in, another chance to get it on the attack, Jason. Susano. Boy, Soto's been all over the place for Coronado Athletic on the defensive side. Here he is again. Lofted forward. Headed down. Out towards Gonzalez, played in, and back we go.
Oh.
Free kick for Coronado. Nunez going forward. Quick restart Out towards the left. That's a good pip away by Moreno. Still one back in the midfield. Picked off again. Moreno sent out towards the left. This is Gabe Waters down the left-hand side.
A nice tackle there. Coronado Athletics still pushing down 2-0. Putting a lot of pressure on the midfielders, trying to trap, it looks like, and force out those tougher passes.
Knocked down the left. Dashing run by Perez. He continues to work the legs, putting the pressure on the visitors. It's off his head, Perez. Waters. Slid over, right-hand side. Manadame tries to stay with it, and Nunez nearly goes flailing towards his coach.
Impressive bounce there from Jared Nunez.
So change for a throw in here. Vargas clears it away. Just work down the line here if you're Coronado Athletic.
Really feels like there hasn't been a lot of control, a lot of possession from either side. Just a lot of attacking and then a lot of defending, or a lot of going back and forth with the ball. Almost 17 minutes into this one.
Tough turnover. Nearly got towards Nunez. Salama picks it up. Clears away only as far as Soto. He tries to stay with it. It's cleared away and a chance in the counterattack here for FC Arizona. Flores slid over towards Benjamin in the 18. Kyle Benjamin, that's saved by Gutierrez Ortiz. It stays in the 18, stays in play. Flores still dancing around. Gives it off. Perez with the shot. And that's another save for the starting goalkeeper for Coronado Athletic. 18th minute of play, still 2-0 in favor of FCAZ.
And speaking of goals, speaking of which, there's a four-way tie for the lead in goals scored in this FC Arizona team, and Kyle Benjamin is one of those four.
Got Marco Afonso with 3 goals on the season. He's not in the starting lineup, nor is he on the bench. Here comes another chance for FC Arizona, and it's just shot wide. A run from the midfield, and it just scatters just wide. That was Sadano Harthy, the center back, making the run all the way from the back line. Nearly got a goal himself.
I was going to say, how did he get all the way up there? He's not supposed to be up there.
Sometimes just happens in the game of soccer. You take the space, and you never know. A lot of great goals in soccer history scored like that. Franz Beckenbauer, German legend, technically a defender and center back, but very technical on the ball, could play forward, grab some goals, set pieces, and otherwise. Vincent Kompany in 2019, a shot from 35 yards out to give Manchester City the English Premier League title. Roberto Carlos, he was a left back, but he did have a goal from about 40 yards out. A knuckler, but even by calling it a knuckleball is probably an understatement. Back in 1997 against France. Right-hand side, FC Arizona continuing to pressure. Gutierrez Ortiz. Cesar Ochoa playing the left center back role today. Uses his boot upfield. That one's headed away by Harthy. Salama. Waters. Players have been slipping at times on this pitch. One back again. A lot of nifty work by Gonzalez is found by Benjamin. He crosses it into the box, headed down, and right towards Ortiz again.
That was a beautiful pass. That was right on the money.
And
just
Flores,
couldn't finish it.
Flores was so close to his second goal of the day. 20 minutes through here at Westwood High School. FC Arizona 2, Coronado Athletic 0. Mahirson Hassan, Dane Palmer, Jason Goldie here on the call. Glad that you could tune in on this Saturday evening. FCAZ looking to continue its unbeaten streak in UPSL conference play this year. Grabbed the first seed last year in the fall 2023 schedule, and then fell to SC Union Maricopa Raiders in the first round. Coronado Athletic suffered a similar fate, although they were placed fourth at the end of the regular season, but technically third in the playoffs as Barca Residency Academy. They had a lot of numbers going forward. They were a pretty solid team in their own regards, second in the standings, only behind FCAZ. But they did not make it, so Coronado was that third team. They lost to PSCFC in their semifinal matchup before SC Union Maricopa won the final and then bowed out in the first round of the UPSL National Tournament. Benjamin knocked forward.
Kind of a change of pace here now, 20 minutes into this one. Kind of what I was expecting earlier, starting to settle down, hold this possession a little bit more.
Gonzalez on the right. Big tussle against Ochoa. Gonzalez still trying to work through. He goes down. No foul called from the ref.
Great defending there.
Great physical defending, too. Flores. Waters. Perez, that's a nifty ball forward. He clips this out towards the left. Space to work, but that's cleared away by Jose Varela. Solis trying to control on the right. Going forward, Benjamin, nifty shot. But what a save by Gutierrez Ortiz. He's been standing on his head since allowing those first two goals. Somehow, some way, it is still a 2-0 game.
I mean, that's the fifth opportunity for Coronado Athletic, or FC Arizona. That's just been almost wide open. Just look like gimmies, and he's making it tough for sure. He's picking up this Coronado Athletic squad by their bootstraps, trying to keep him in this one.
This one lifted in. Salama gets ahead to it. Still fighting in the box. Ball bouncing. Controlled and cleared by Ivan Garcia. He was on the squad for Coronado in the many trips they've made to the Valleys. This one's clipped in, cleared away. And maybe a chance for the visitors to counter. Elmer Barone on the ball. Glided forward, looking
what
for
a
Nunez.
great ball.
Nunez, a chance, and it's scooped up by Perea Garcia.
The passing tonight from both sides.
It's been great.
It's been amazing on these deep balls, or I mean, here's another good opportunity here.
Long passes forward for both sides as Benjamin fights on that left-hand side against Varela. But you're right, Dane. When you look at how FC Arizona has played compared to tonight versus how they have in past games, both this season and in seasons prior, same goes for Coronado Athletic. There's different ways to look at it. One, passing's been amazing, but two, the defense has been very open.
Just for this score to still be 2-0 is honestly very impressive, just with the amount of time that FC Arizona has spent attacking and the amount of shots on goal that they have right now and the chances they've given themselves by putting the ball in front of the net. It's very impressive, and I think that definitely speaks some volumes to this Coronado Athletic defense and just trying to keep themselves in this game.
Pipped up, Sassano skies it towards the middle. Dealt by Soto only as far as Perez. And now cleared away by Varela. If you're just tuning in, 2 goals, both going towards FC Arizona. One by Christian Flores, the other by Brian Sassano. Coronado basically playing with no bench tonight. So the 11 you see on the field tonight in the blue jerseys are the 11 you will see throughout the 90 minutes. FC Arizona with 5 players on their bench in the neon green pennies that you may see throughout the night.
It would be devastating for Coronado if one of their guys got injured.
Yeah.
It would be the equivalent to a red card.
Oh yeah, you'd be losing a man, playing man down. You never want to see that, and hopefully everybody can just stay healthy on the field out there and keep on playing a great game so far. As we've seen, been a very entertaining one. A lot of chances so far, a lot of action.
Salama. Again, Soto intervenes. Kind of been the story of the game so far. FC Arizona planting themselves in the Coronado attacking third. Sometimes through those center backs. And it's Soto or the other or Coronado players trying to make a difference. Aharthy. He's motoring forward again. He has 1 shot on the day. Picked off again. Flores moving around. Bit of positionless football from Alejandro Aguilar and crew.
Yeah, I was going to say, everybody's really kind of just flowing wherever they need to and taking that space where they can find it, and it's been working really well so far.
Adame. Sassano. Aharthy again. Another guy who's had some reps on the ASU men's club soccer team through the years. Soto. Cleared forward. That's a good ball towards Nunez. Numbers going forward here for Coronado as Nunez slips again. That's the 2nd time he slipped tonight. He's calling for a foul. He's not going to get it. That could be a talking point for Coronado.
Jogging off to the sideline here.
Picked forward, headed away by Victor Vargas. So here comes Solis. Nunez talking with his head coach right now. Again, a little bit of change in general. We talked about Nunez, Bryce Jones as well, and Jones has officially gone down. It looks like he's getting a new pair of cleats.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all.
Waters, Perez, man down for Coronado. Play continues with Perez, who shoots this wide. That's Braulio Soto down for Coronado, and our referee will stop play momentarily.
What did I tell ya?
Commentator's curse, I guess. 29th minute. Play clock continues to run. 2-0 FC Arizona leads. Pretty comfortable weather tonight here in Mesa after months of dry heat. Dry, hot heat. 83 degrees right now here at Westwood High School.
Let's keep that commentator's curse to a minimum over here, man. Let's sit here talking about we finally got some nice weather. It's the last thing we need right now is some of that curse karma coming back to get us and letting it heat up again here.
If you're in the valley, look at the Weather Channel. You'll either be really pleased or really disappointed.
Hopefully pleased. I'm sure it's
I'd
probably
agree with you on that.
showing cooler
I
weather.
agree with you.
But I don't know. Some people like the heat.
Aharthy. Isaiah Moreno. Lofted forward. Switch over.
What a great touch right there.
Gonzalez. Shifting forward. Slices it over towards Benjamin. Back out towards Mena Adame. Sassano. Picked up by Solis. He's now playing on the left as Waters concedes the foul for FC Arizona.
It was too physical there. Just ran into the back of him, and that's a clear foul.
15 minutes before halftime. We will have stoppage time here in this game. Ochoa to take the free kick here. Harthy deals with it deftly. And Perez again, space in the midfield. Out towards his right-hand side. Knocked away, take two for FC Arizona. Takes that throw pretty deep, pretty quick, as here comes Benjamin on the right-hand side. He's in the 18. Cal Benjamin to the end line, and that one stopped. Still in the area. A shot, that's blocked. Down to Gonzalez, and he makes it 3.
Finally broke that Coronado Athletics defense again. They've held really strong since giving up that second goal in such quick succession. It was kind of a bend, don't break mentality down there, it seemed like. So they were kind of letting them go, and finally just couldn't hold out any longer and end up making it 3-0 just over 31 minutes through.
Aiden Gonzalez, his first goal of the season for FC Arizona. Kind of a share the love, if you will, if you're Alejandro Aguilar. 9 players going into today, getting a ball in the back of the net. You can make that 10 with Gonzalez. So here in the 32nd minute, 3-0 in favor of FC Arizona.
Nunez with those fresh cleats.
Jason, you've been saying watch out a few times tonight, and FC Arizona's just been putting the pressure.
Yeah, we may be seeing a blowout here. We may be witnessing a blowout.
I would agree if Coronado Athletic can't start giving themselves some opportunities here on offense. They really haven't had a chance since like the 10th minute in this one, so going to have to start giving themselves some chances to at least catch up in this one. The pass sails high.
Blowouts is something that both teams are common for. For FC Arizona, they've been on the giving end of it. Coronado both on the giving and receiving end of it. FCAZ had a scoreless draw against Barca Residency Academy, but a 5-0 win earlier last week as this one slid through. Vargas intercepts and clears away.
Kyle Benjamin is just a problem over there up in the front. It doesn't matter which side he attacks from. Like you said, kind of this free-forming style of soccer. He's just been absolutely everywhere. It does not seem like anybody can really mark him. He just gets the ball and goes and creates opportunities every time he touches it.
Waters. Moreno able to get his head to it, but can't keep it in play. 34th minute, FCAZ 3, Coronado Athletic 0. A rivalry that has seen a lot of goals whenever these two teams match up. And with two teams that are very used to scoring. I mentioned earlier FCAZ, their third game in 8 days. Scoreless draw on Thursday against Barca Residency Academy. A 5-0 win against RSL Southern 7 days ago. As Coronado pips us forward. Not the best chance by Ochoa, who played that ball.
Considering the way they're playing right now, FC Arizona does not look like they haven't been resting.
That's very true. FC Arizona looks like they're in great shape. I mean, they've just been running around, putting pressure on Coronado Athletic all night. And I absolutely agree. They look like a well-rested squad, even on short notice.
It helps when you have depth. It helps when you have players. Not the best.
Field goal.
Not the best shot there from Braulio Soto.
Seals another one, just once again leaned back a little too much, got a little too far under it, and floated it over the goal.
Vargas trying to fight for the ball. He does. Played out towards the right-hand side. Varela still out there working against Moreno. Edge of the 18, clipped in, headed away. Definitely dealt by Salama. Ricocheted out towards Benjamin. That's a neat first touch. He's got a runner on the left. That's Christian Flores. Space to work here. Back in the attacking third. And a good shield away. That's Ivan Garcia. Back with Perez. The midfield has been FC Arizona's today as Gonzalez plays it over towards Perez. Marco Perez slides it back. And that one dealt still with Garcia, and now he'll send it out of the 18. Felt like Perez had a chance, Dane, to possibly put it in the back of the net. Tough angle, but you do have the chance there.
Yeah, he did have an opportunity to look like, and just another one of many opportunities as FC Arizona is kind of trying to corral Coronado Athletic. One of Coronado Athletic's few pushes towards the goal there tonight. Outside of that, FCAZ has just been able to control this ball, and as we're seeing right now, as they're just settling in more and more and being able to move this ball without really any type of resistance from Coronado Athletic.
37th minute. Throw in for Vargas. Down for Garcia. He's now in that left center back position. Working around with Ochoa, who's playing in the midfield. Both listed as midfielders on Coronado Athletics roster sheet. Picked off by Gonzalez. Another chance here. 4-on-3 as it's played towards Benjamin. And it's another catch by Gutierrez Ortiz.
Gutierrez Ortiz, even though it's 3-0, has really been putting on a nice showing in the goal today. I mean, with the opportunities that FC Arizona's had, it's surprising it's not 6-7-0. So he's been really kind of a bright spot for this Coronado Athletic team if you're gonna look for one.
If there's one thing about Alejandro Aguilar, is that in the first 45 minutes, definitely in the first 45 minutes of games, in games where FC Arizona is favored, it is all gas and no brakes. He's shown that multiple times in the past few seasons, brought it down to even the UPSL Division 1 level, essentially FC Arizona's B team. All of his coaches on the same page in that regard as Salama is pressured here. Gets away from the double team. Back with Gutierrez, or rather with Perea Garcia. We've been talking about Gutierrez Ortiz a lot in this first half for the stops he's made for Coronado. Not too much done for Perea Garcia. Here's Benjamin. He lets it fly. And that will skip wide left and might go into the abyss. Might roll all the way to the truck that's back there.
That would have been amazing had it gone in.
Yeah, that was a long shot right there. It would have been a highlight reel goal for sure.
Soto. Varela. Up ahead. Sassano. Space again. Mena Adame. Nunez. This Coronado Athletic team coming off a 7-2 victory, against Next Level Soccer 13 days ago. So FC Arizona playing their third game in 8 days. Coronado, their first game in 13. Off the back, Solis gets it towards goal, but unbothered in net is Jesus Perea Garcia. Goal kick for FC Arizona as we're 40 minutes through here from Westwood High School. 3-0 in favor of the home side.
Just really no momentum for this Coronado Athletic squad. They've really been trying. They're putting on some pressure now. It's one of their better opportunities to make something happen, but still, FC Arizona is able to clear it out. And they're just, FC Arizona is really good at causing that chaos down there on the defensive end and then controlling the ball. This is a great touch.
And it's played forward towards
Perez.
Benjamin. He's looking for that goal today. Nearly got it.
He really is hunting. He's had so many opportunities. He's absolutely due if he keeps playing the way he has been today. The counter-attacking opportunities, sorry to cut you off there, but have been great from Coronado Athletic, just unable to keep that ball moving.
.42 minute. I was going to say that Benjamin is just a true poacher, true number 9. A guy that doesn't see the ball much, although he's worked on his driving over the past few years.
I like the step overs from Aiden Gonzalez.
Marco Perez.
Once again, I see Arizona just controlling the midfield very well. That's where you're going to win most games, if you're able to maintain the most possession in the middle of the field, and it's just going to make it so much easier to create those opportunities. Some physical defending going on here from Coronado.
Garcia able to keep it in play. Benjamin, not the best first touch. Here comes Soto. He's going forward now. Or pardon me, that's Ochoa. Sliced forward towards Solis. This has some danger here. Alan Solis brings it down. Alan Solis nearly found the back of the net. Just glanced off that far side post from our angle. He's collecting himself on the end line. 44th minute of play. It is still FC Arizona 3, Coronado Athletic 0.
It's a great.
Hand it to Jesus Perea, keeping a clean sheet.
It's a great opportunity there for Coronado Athletic. Really one of their very few chances today. I think going into the half, they're going to have to really make some adjustments and have to start trying to capitalize a lot more often.
We'll hear from our sideline reporter Alex Sanchez shortly during the halftime interval. Here comes another chance. Mena sends it through, another dink away. Ochoa off the hold-up. Out to Cesar Ochoa again on the left-hand side. Stops this play momentarily, swings this in towards the back post, off the back of Isaiah Moreno. And that's enough to clear it away. Another chance, Nunez with a run, and another back clearance, this time from Alharthi. Perea Garcia will scoop it up. Any guesses on the amount of stoppage time we might see? 2 minutes?
Yeah, I think maybe 2 minutes. I'm not sure they'd give out more than that, especially in a 3-0 game so far.
2 minutes is a good guess.
We shall see if it's a result. Susano, nifty work.
Look at the moves there.
Out towards Benjamin. He threads it towards the right for Waters. The 6 sent through and caught by Gutierrez Ortiz. Gabe Waters getting forward on the right-hand side, primarily playing that center defensive midfielder role. Again, sometimes 6s are the ones that just find the space, they go forward, and who knows, they're the ones bagging the assists and the goals all of a sudden. Out on the left, towards Kyle Benjamin. Benjamin slides it across, and Gonzalez misses a wide open chance for his second goal of the day.
Oh, he is kicking himself after that one. That was right on the doorstep, wide open, nobody in front of him, and he just sailed it. Just absolutely sailed it right over the goal. He's kicking himself after that one.
Perez slid through. Offside called against Flores on the far side. Maybe one last chance for both sides before we head to halftime. Victor Vargas on the left, dancing around, slid forward. It's a good ball. A shot and a catch by Perea Garcia off the bounce. Good build up, Carlos Pena with the shot.
Not today, says Perea.
That was a great stop right there by Perea. Hasn't seen a lot of action today, so making the big saves when he can.
Perez past the halfway point. Waters. Moreno. He'll take some space. Played forward. The offside flag again. Up against Flores and Gonzalez. Past 2 minutes of stoppage time. Vargas. Elmer Barone to Ochoa again. Back to the drawing board for Coronado Athletic. FC Arizona continues to keep the pressure. Maybe a chance here for Solis. Just trying to maybe get the clean sheet erased. Nearly did so there.
It's another one of very few saves needed from Perea Garcia, but a big one indeed. Keeps the clean sheet going.
Lofted high, Solis. Salama knocked around. Nunez trying to use some fancy feet. He goes down in the box, and a penalty given to Coronado.
No. He's down.
On the doorstep to halftime, FC Arizona still fighting to keep its clean sheet. It's in danger here.
And that's their star, Jared Nunez, who's down.
Took a nasty collision. Nonetheless, used some good footwork to try to break through. And now after Perea Garcia, who's been mostly just catching the ball, scooping it up, rolling it over, he's now has to make a big stop here for Coronado. So it is Nunez. 7 goals on the season for Coronado Athletic. That leads the team by far. More goals than anybody who is on the pitch right now. 12 yards away from Perea Garcia in goal. In what is now the 5th minute of stoppage time. Nunez, short run up, and he tucks it home.
Just quickly, I mean, that was just quickly lined it up. No thought about it.
So that will do it for the first half here from Westwood High School. FC Arizona 3, Coronado Athletic 1. And before Nunez basically erased the FC Arizona clean sheet, it was Christian Flores in the 8th minute, Brian Sassano in the 10th, and Aiden Gonzalez in the 32nd that got our score to where it is right now. Roughly a 15-minute break for halftime, and then we'll be back here in Mesa for the start of the second half. Stay tuned, folks. You're listening and watching some FC Arizona UPSL Conference Soccer on the FC Arizona YouTube page in partnership with Inferno TV. 25 minutes down, 45 to go here from Westwood High School in Mesa as FC Arizona up 3-1 against. Glad that you could tune in on this Saturday evening. As we'll see the players return to the pitch. No substitutions for Coronado. They're playing with a full 11 with nobody on the bench. However, they did make a change in net, so Bryce Jones will now be between the pipes, for the visitors. FC Arizona has not gone with any changes right now, at least from my angle. So we're back underway. FCAZ rolling from right to left. Coronado rolling from left to right. And if you're FC Arizona, Dane, this team is coming off the heels of what was a great half overall. How do you continue it?
I think they just got to keep on playing with that same momentum they had. Keep on playing fast and using that long ball. Obviously, you have some real threats over on the wings there. And guys that can just really change the game for you. So I think as long as they keep on playing fast and controlling the ball, controlling the midfield like they have been, they'll be all right. What do you think, Alex?
I would have to say Coronado is going to have to start taking more risks. I see how FC Arizona, they're more of an aerial threat. A lot of their players have a great touch on the ball, so they're able to control those more difficult to reach, just set pieces in general. But, coming off of that penalty right before the half, Coronado has a little bit of momentum behind them, so let's see if they could really capitalize on that.
Of course, as Alex mentioned, Coronado with the penalty kick, Jared Nunez putting it in the back of the net. That was the last action we saw for the first half. It was coming off FC Arizona's 3 goals before then from 3 goal scorers. Christian Flores in the 8th minute, Brian Susano in the 10th, Aiden Gonzalez in the 32nd. Gonzalez with his first goal for FC Arizona this year. Same goes for Susano. For Christian Flores, it's his 3rd goal of the season. In the midfield now, Alan Solis going forward. Still
Great
traversing, and he'll earn the free kick in the process.
Coronado's coming out. Back to Jason there from the first half, letting us know if that would have counted as a field goal or not.
That would not. That would have carried wide right.
Just wide right.
Wide right. Ian Hershey would not have missed it that much.
Yeah, if you go to Arizona State and you can kick, make sure you go ahead and email Coach Dillingham. There hasn't been a lot of Nolan Grinsky. Nope.
No.
Oh, actually, our close friends Kobe's.
Again to the Dodgers tonight, which is phenomenal.
Yep. Ooh.
Flores goes down. No foul called.
That was
And
a
out
good
towards
idea by
Salama.
Coronado.
Liking what I'm seeing so far from Coronado Athletic. I don't know how long it's going to last with just the fatigue that's going to set in later in the half, but kind of got FC Arizona on their heels right now, at least as much as you can when you're holding a 3-1 lead.
A little bit of a change-up, too, where now Coronado's taking more of an aerial approach. Before, Coronado was more tiki-taka, small passes, staying close in range, which was not working, and they were not getting as many opportunities. So I think great tactic change by the coaches for Coronado.
Jose Varela down the line. Cesar Ochoa able to spin off, bumped forward, kicked away by Sadan Alharthi. Out on the right-hand side, still out there. He was going down our near side in the first half. Now in the second half, as he'll chase that one down, William Mena Adame. Picked up Elmer Baron.
Yeah, as you can see, Coronado's in a more attacking formation. They have 4 at the front now instead of 3 from the first half. And I believe 2 dropping back in midfield. So a lot of space in that middle. They do not have an attacking midfielder anymore. So they're definitely going to have to depend on that long ball.
I think that's the best way right now. Really playing that long ball doesn't require a ton of possession, which is just something that Coronado hasn't been able to maintain anyways throughout the game. So, like you were saying, if they're going to take some more risks, they're going to try to kind of force the envelope here. I think that's the way to do it. Stay on those outsides, push the ball deep, try to make something happen in front of the goal.
51st minute. FC Arizona with 5 wins and a couple draws on the season, both of which were to Barca Residency Academy down in Casa Grande. Coronado, 2 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. Both teams coming fresh off results, looking to build on it as we head towards the business side of the season. FC Arizona's regular season comes to an end on November 9th against the team currently in second place in the UPSL Arizona Conference, SC Union Maricopa Raiders. That's sure to be a good one. We'll have it here on the airwaves with FC Arizona's YouTube page in partnership with Inferno TV. Dangerous chance there by Nunez, but it just is squiggled wide. 52nd minute. Coronado, like you said, Alex, trying to push the envelope, taking more risks in these opening minutes of the second half.
Great tenacity on the ball.
Ooh.
You gotta give Coronado's attacking front their props. They've been very aggressive defensively, where in the first half they
in the second
were
half
not
so
pressing.
far.
The press was non-existent.
Free kick awarded to FC Arizona. So after Coronado Athletic got that throw in, a little bit of discrepancy on who was going to take it and which team it was for. FCAZ
Getting away with a warning
gets
on
it
that
back.
one. Would you card that one?
I don't know.
He didn't,
I don't think I would.
I didn't see any ball touched at all. Like, I mean, I understand.
I think we've seen worse challenges today that have not been carded.
Yeah.
That would be my argument. Perea Garcia.
Dangerous game. Playing the right line.
Throw in FC Arizona. Sadin El Harthi, the one on that run. Fans starting to make some noise here in the 54th minute. Decent crowd on tap tonight. Dozens in the stands here at Westwood High School. Off the back of Solis.
Cheeky.
That's yeah, exactly. Isaiah Moreno with the skills as Harthi clears it away. Redirect back right through the uprights. Victor Vargas would have gotten 3 points if he were a kicker in American football.
Third or fourth time now we've seen a shot come from outside the box for Coronado. Try to keep their head down over that ball, stop it from soaring over the goal like it has been.
Here comes Flores trying to get in behind from the over-the-top ball. Flores inside. Christian Flores still bouncing around. And a save and an eventual collect from Bryce Jones. His first action of the day coming in for Jesus Gutierrez Ortiz. Still 3-1 FCAZ here in the 55th minute.
FCAZ's got a couple players warming up over there on the sideline. Getting ready to make some changes here.
One back momentarily. Baron, the man taken down. And he'll earn a free kick in the center circle. Baron scoring a goal this year for Coronado. One of the 6 players on squad with 1 goal this season. Roberto Abarrio with 2, Mauricio Acuna with 2, and then Jared Nunez with 7 going into today. He got his 8th right before the halftime whistle. Ivan Garcia.
Through ball in.
Solis. Hartley clears. Down the line. Does not work for FC Arizona. They do get the ball back, though. Here comes Benjamin. Working towards the left. Nifty play to get away from Garcia. Play going forward once again. Gonzalez slid out towards Mana Adame in the right. Mana Adame plays it through, and it's scooped up by Jones again.
So this
Jones
is
making
Coronado's specialty right here. Counter-attack.
Yeah, this counterattack that's coming up. They've been really good on it all night, even in that first half when they were really struggling. One of the few bright spots was on their counterattacking offense.
Clip forward. Too far for Benjamin. Jones collected up. Played on, picked off. Here's Benjamin working around. Mana Adame. Waters. On the right, click forward. And another scoop up for Jones.
That was a good idea.
Cesar Morquecho now in the game for FC Arizona. That's been the one change so far for Alejandro Aguilar. A man that knows his team. We were talking to him.
Indeed he does.
Good through ball.
Played towards Benjamin. In the 18, lays it off. A poking chance for Gonzalez, but Garcia able to get the ball back.
Yeah,
Last
we got
second
to
defense.
got to talk to that FCAZ coach prior to the game, trying to get those numbers down for the rosters, and I mean he rattled off every single player on his team, no doubt.
Every single player who started and was subbing.
And subbing and their numbers. It was awesome.
And that's something you sometimes see from a coach at this level. Sometimes you're looking at around and, you know, they can sometimes tell the players, you know, they can say, hey, like this player, I know who he is, and here's the number. Easy IDing, easy memory as well for Aguilar. Had the sheet with him, and he just looked down, didn't even look at his players and said, hey, he's playing, he's starting, he's off the bench. Some of the best work. Coaches, especially at some of these levels, broadcaster's best friend. Ochoa. Baron.
A little bit of possession keeping by Coronado. Okay. Space in the middle. Let's see if they can take advantage of this. Good through ball. Just a little too much behind it.
Vargas has been able to find those spaces momentarily throughout the night. 60th minute of play, FC Arizona 3, Coronado Athletic 1. Goals for FC Arizona by Christian Flores, Brian Sassano, and Aiden Gonzalez. The sole goal for Coronado Athletic from Jared Nunez right before halftime. Gonzalez, a dangerous challenge. Morquecho flying through. He goes down, and a yellow card is issued to Coronado. First booking of the day. And it will be Elmer Baron, who lands himself on the sheet. We've seen a few challenges today, but Baron unable to get the ball in that instance. Free kick. Mana Adame. Salama. Alharti. Harthy, he's got the home support behind him. Brea Garcia. Out again on the right for FC Arizona. Morquecho playing it through. Juan Soto clears it away. Barreno. Here's Morquecho. Head up. Played forward towards Benjamin. Cleared away by
clearance.
Soto. Benjamin, he's been looking for his goal. A lot of chances. Had a shot from roughly 25, 30 yards out. That was just saved by Gutierrez Ortiz. Throwing so far, and again, guys, FC Arizona wasting no time in trying to get back into the attacking area. Looking for goal number 4 on the day. Isaiah Barreno with the throw. Chested down. Brought to Benjamin. Nearly had the goal. Trying to paint the top right corner, and it just sails high.
Third or fourth time tonight we've seen a shot sail high. FCAZ kind of just, oh, a dangerous pass right there. Kind of laying off a little bit here, trying to get that ball back in control possession.
Squibbed over towards Barron. And it appears we'll have some subs coming for FC Arizona. Jason Cunliffe, the man from Guam, now checking in. Aiden Gonzalez, the goal scorer, checking out. Cunliffe will slide in towards that center forward position. Benjamin will work his way, I should say, out towards the right-hand side. Waters, good juggling. Susano? Nunez trying to stay with it. Susano pressuring towards Morquecho. Morquecho out towards Mana Adame. He's able to get to it. And here comes FC Arizona again. Tapped towards Benjamin. Worked around towards the edge. Susano's back heel goes towards Nunez. And here comes Coronado on the other side. Space to work.
That
Options.
counter-attack.
Out towards the right. It's Ochoa. Ochoa working against Barreno in the 18. Ochoa sent low.
Oh.
Still rolling around off the post. And it's not put in the back of the net. A dangerous chance on the back post. Coronado could not steer it in.
It's one of the best chances Coronado's had all night. They're really kicking themselves after missing that one.
Post has not been their friend. I believe 2 or 3 of their chances on goal have hit the post.
Here comes Barreno on the other side. To the corner. Challenge by Varela. Last touched off of him, so throw in for FCAZ. Popped down towards the box. Asano couldn't control it. Baron. Picked off. Flores, left-hand side. He pops down. Ref says get back up. Waters. Slice towards the right. Hard stop by Benjamin, and now he's going forward towards the corner, dancing on Vargas. Benjamin able to get around, still working on the end line. Benjamin pips it towards the top of the 18. Flores can't square it. Good build-up, though.
Fantastic build-up. Gotta give that to FC Arizona.
.66 minutes to play. FC Arizona up 3-1 against Coronado Athletic. Bahirson Hassan, Dane Palmer, Alex Sanchez here in the booth. Our director, Brady Hansen, and Jason Goldie up on the roof doing camera for the second half. He was down here for the first. Glad that you could tune in on this Saturday evening. Two teams towards the top of the UPSL Arizona Conference table. One of them unbeaten, the other meddling through. So far, the hosts have the advantage, looking for their 6th win of the season, their 7th result in their 7th game in this fall 2024 campaign. One of the advantages, too, about the fall season here in the UPSL, at least for FC Arizona, is that because NPSL action starts at around April, the first team, essentially the A team for FC Arizona, is at NPSL instead of UPSL. So the UPSL Premier Team, which is essentially the B team, although FC Arizona plays in the same league. So what you're seeing right now is the A team for Alejandro Aguilar inside, putting on a show, especially in these first few minutes, bossing around the midfield as Ochoa picks this up here for Coronado, slithering his way towards the other hash.
Good crossfield vision by Coronado on that. You know, guys, I don't think we've had one corner kick this whole game.
I think we had one, and it was down here first half in that corner right there.
Was anything produced?
Nope, nothing happened. Nothing happened from it, but it was, I think you're right, the only corner kick. Real lack of set pieces here. Had a couple free kicks, but it's been quiet on the set piece side of the game so far.
Towards the right, Mena working forward, Benjamin in the center, left off towards Cunliffe, and he couldn't square it right. Jason Cunliffe, one of the members on Alejandro Aguilar's bench today. 4 in general. 2 subs have checked in. Morquecho at the start of the second half, and then Cunliffe just a few minutes before. Adel Drahem still on the bench alongside Carlos Carrion, another FC Arizona veteran. Susano. Flores, space to work. Trying to find the top line. No goals to show for in the second half. Flores. Interplay continues between him, as this one's going to be a free kick.
Too physical in the defending there from Coronado.
Flores will take the free kick here. FC Arizona looking for a set piece that's sweet like honey. That's what Dane needs right now.
Indeed. Need a sweet set piece right here.
Need some Rico Cola.
Some
drops right now.
4 men in the
Rico
wall
Cola?
for Coronado. Players working in the 18, but this might be taken direct.
Some good top bins.
It's Flores off the post, and it skips off to the other side. What an unfortunate bounce for FC Arizona. Still 3-1 as we're 70 minutes through here.
It's about as close as you can get right there.
I guess that makes the post count 4 now for the game between both teams.
I'd probably say 4. Yeah.
4 chances just completely changed by the posts.
That's the second man in goal right there. Crossbar post. That's a goalie's best friend.
Throwing for Coronado.
Seriously, right? I mean, he beat everybody but the post right there, as they say.
Change coming for FC Arizona. Marcelo Correa on that near touchline. Third substitute for Alejandro Aguilar. And off will come Christian Flores. So we saw Gonzalez taken off earlier. Now we see Flores, two of the goal scorers, getting a curtain call here in the second half. Sassano continues to motor in the midfield. So here's Jose Varela to take the throw-in. Not to be confused with Fede Varela, who plays for Phoenix Rising, as it's a clear-cut tackle. Wrestling move applied.
And
A Harthy call for the foul.
a card was awarded. Rightfully so, I'd say.
So 2 yellow cards, 1 to FC Arizona, 1 to Coronado Athletic. Beautiful night here in the Valley. Soccer team, they're headed to the Big 12 tournament in Kansas City. The first game against Kansas on Wednesday. This one swung in to the box, headed up by Solis. Nobody able to meet him, but here comes Solis again. Still working in the 18. Solis with a shot.
Nice
Tight
save.
angle, but an even better save from Perea Garcia.
Coronado's really making their push here. At this rate, they're due for some goals or for some type of opportunities. They just got to capitalize.
Crunching tackle. That was Ochoa in the middle. Or rather, that was Soto. Here's Ochoa. Glided forward. Nobody in the 18 for Coronado. Salama sees that one out. If you want to do a little bit more out-of-town scoreboarding for soccer in general, you had El Clasico today. Real Madrid against Barcelona. Again, Barca's residency academy here in the U.S., based in the UPSL action, UPSL Arizona Conference. So a little bit of support, a little bit of a connection, if you will. A lot of players in that Barca residency academy who have gone on to do great things in the game of soccer. Diego Luna being one of them, has played some minutes for Real Salt Lake, was nearly on the United States team going to the Olympics this past summer. Here comes Barreno into the box, right in, stopped down, scooped up by Jones. And again, these center backs for Coronado have been all over the place, trying to keep the score the way it is.
Done a good job so far. Really haven't given up as many opportunities as they did in the first half.
.75 through. And now if you're FC Arizona, it's about comparing apples to apples, if you will. Third game in 8 days. Scoreless draw against Barca on Thursday. A 5-0 win against RSL Southern on the road, or rather, at home. Nonetheless, a 5-0 win. Able to pour on the goals. Trying to do so tonight. Free kick, FCAZ. Cal Benjamin.
He's been one of the best players on the pitch tonight. He's really just been everywhere. He's helped maintain that possession. He's made some really great passes. I mean, look at the tiki-taka here from FC Arizona.
Waters. Harthy, he's playing left back now. Delivers the cross, that's cleared away. Trying to keep this one on the end line. He can't. FC Arizona's results this season. Start off with a 2-1 win at SC Union Maricopa. A 3-2 win against Next Level Soccer followed. A lot of tight games for Alejandro Aguilar's side. 2-1 win down in Sierra Vista against this Coronado Athletic Club side, which they played as Waters can't find Benjamin there. 3-3 draw against Barca Residency Academy on October 5th here at Westwood High School. A 2-1 win against Phoenix Rising's youth team. And then the rout followed against RSL Southern. So this is a team that through their first 5 games of the season were within 1 goal. They had a lot of games come down to the wire where they were either tied or they held on for 3 points. A little bit of a respite if they can find some insurance here in these next 12, 13 minutes as Coronado goes on the attack a little bit. They're trying to find one to kind of half this lead again.
Yeah, they're still pressing hard, and the more opportunities they find, I feel like it's the vibe of this game sort of starting to shift. 3-1, 3-0 really made it seem out of reach. 3-1, especially with the way they're playing so far in the second half, doesn't seem so insurmountable at this point.
Should be 3-2. Let's not forget that.
It really should be 3-2.
Unfortunate.
They should have finished that goal or the that ball in the backside post
Beautiful ball,
in the
beautiful
60th
chance.
minute.
I don't know. If I'm Coronado, I am the last play on that little solo run that they had going on. I liked what number 11 was producing, and he decided to give up the ball. I think they just have to start testing the keeper now, because most of the balls have been flying, soaring over. Just get shots on goal, because they are breaking this defense down.
Yeah, they're finding their own opportunities, and they just, yeah, like you were saying, great saves, but just trying to get that ball in front of the net as often as you can. It's always going to lead to more goals.
So Brian Susano gets his curtain call. So all of the goal scorers today are on the bench. Adel Drahem, the Algerian, checks in. Flores scored in the 8th, Susano in the 10th, Gonzalez in the 32nd. All rewarded with some minutes on the bench. As here comes Nunez. He's taken down at the edge of the box. No foul called. As here comes Benjamin streaking forward. This is Kyle Benjamin, a 3-on-2 for FC Arizona. Out towards Cunliffe. He lays it off towards the middle, and it's a good clear away. Another track back from Coronado Athletic, and this time it's Victor Vargas once again to parry away the visitors from danger. Ball went out on the end line. So a corner kick coming for FC Arizona. The second of the night for either side. Cunliffe to take. Got a left-footed ball here, so this one's going to be an outswinger. Sent in high, right towards the middle, chested down, a shot, not the best chance, still in the area. Pipped out again, here's Cunliffe. Take 2, right in. Punched down, caught by Jones. Nifty chance, that was Correa in the box. Here comes Isaiah Moreno, he's got space, he'll take it. His shot blocked up, right towards Benjamin. Rough first touch, but keeps it together until it's picked away. Solis going forward. 4-on-4. Picked up. Alharthi
It's a nice tackle right there.
still trying to go with it. Throw in, and Solis wasting no time to put this one in play. Up towards Nunez. Brought down. Correa lost it. Nifty back heel there by Moreno. He's playing higher up the pitch. Listed as a forward. Started the day as a left back. Now he's playing up top. Mena Adame. Now towards Isaiah Moreno. Nifty move around the defender. He's still in the area. Skipped around. Just couldn't find Cunliffe in the area.
A lot of contact when he released that ball there, too, on the shot. Surprised we don't have a penalty or anything like that down there on the other end.
'83rd minute. Coronado Athletic needing some Dodger magic. They need 2 goals in 7.5 minutes plus stoppage time to get a result. They're also sporting the Dodger blue as well today.
Yuck.
Congrats to all my fellow Dodger fans on a Game 2 win. Much needed, and now we're heading out to the Bronx, so hopefully they can bring it. Go Dodgers.
Ochoa thought about the shot, still dancing around. And one back again by FCAZ until Ochoa on the recovery.
Showing some speed right there.
Injured man down for Coronado.
It's not what you want to see.
It appears to be Juan A. Soto. Keyword or key initial there, the Juan A. Soto. Not to be confused with Juan Soto, the player on the Yankees.
Coronado's had a couple of scares this evening. Injury scares, that is.
Yep, we've had two players go down, and it's always scary, especially when you're not playing with any subs for your squad.
Correct.
But Juan Soto looks like he's able to get up.
Carlos Carrion checks into the match. He'll be in that right back spot for William Mena Adame. Everybody getting some playing time here on this Saturday night. Booted forward. Out towards Carrion. Kind of insert as you like for FCAZ in that forward position on the right-hand side. Trying to support Cunliffe, who is currently up top. Salama. Forward towards Carrion, and now the offside flag goes up.
Cheeky little chip. Right over the keeper after.
We haven't experienced that much delay this half, would you say? For extra time being warranted? Maybe like extra minute?
No, I think they'll stick to the same. I mean, there wasn't much of a delay in that first half, and they gave them about 5 minutes. So, depending on anything that happens in the last 4 minutes of the game here.
Benjamin offside. We had about 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes. Our prediction here in the booth was 2. But we surpassed it, doubled it, and then some. Ended out in a Jared Nunez penalty kick goal for Coronado Athletic. Right now, the reason why FC Arizona, even if they get 3 points, will not get a clean sheet from this matchup. Coronado Athletic, free kick for them. Important to note, too, that they have a game in hand compared to FC Arizona. In fact, a lot of teams have 3 games after this week, or this weekend, in some ways. FCAZ with only 2. One against Next Level Soccer, new to the UPSL Arizona scene. That one will be next Saturday, and then the Saturday after, they're back here at Westwood High School to take on SC Union Maricopa Raiders in what could be, as it is right now, the UPSL Arizona Conference Regular Season Championship. FCAZ with 17 points on the season, SC Union Maricopa with 15. Coronado, they're playing next Sunday at home against RSL Southern AZ, and then a trip back to the Valley, this time to take on Phoenix Rising, as Benjamin, deftly controlled, tries to get it over the keeper, and Bryce Jones makes another good save.
Little high point catch by the keeper.
Both goalies
Really
tonight.
risky.
Both goalies tonight have been full of some really great saves.
Ochoa. Morquecho. Played forward towards Benjamin. Option to the right. That's Carlos Carrion. Carlos Carrion sends it high. '89th minute of play. We still have stoppage time to go. As the weather starts to get cooler here in the Valley, games like these start to mean more for all the teams involved. An FC Arizona side that lost 2-1 to Coronado last year in the fall. They were up 1-0 at halftime, conceded twice as Nunez loses it on the near touchline. They conceded twice in the second half. One of them, the goalkeeper, Zach Thomas, was just cut off his line, and then things started to spiral for the home side. That game at Campo Verde Stadium, the home of FC Arizona for years. Moved here to Westwood in June. So they've been calling this place home for nearly 5 months. Morquecho plays it through. Here's Benjamin into some space. Benjamin, is this the chance? Is this the goal? It is! He's been knocking on the door throughout the night, and he gets it here in the 90th minute. FC Arizona 4, Coronado Athletic 1.
Finally gets it to go. He's been working on it all night. That's his chance. You know, 3rd or 4th try he's had, that's been really, really good. And makes it happen.
Got my top bins. I wanted my top bins, and I got my top bins. Thank you, Benjamin.
Push the dagger in this Coronado squad.
A cherry on top for this FCAZ side. Continuing their Halloween weekend. They're picking up 3 points in the process. That being said, though, Coronado Athletic, they came in shorthanded. They barely had 11 players to start this game, as they'll boot this towards Perea Garcia. They came in with nothing to lose. They came in as the underdog on paper. They were the underdog when you looked at the benches. They had a few guys. They were able to change their keeper, but everybody playing a full 90 minutes today, as here comes Carrion down the right-hand side. He plays this towards Moreno, and why not add another? 5-1 FC Arizona. And now the Halloween weekend festivities are rolling on.
Just running away with it here now in the end. 5-1. It was a really competitive, close game, even though it was 3-1, but too little too late for Coronado.
You said 5-1 as score prediction. We were going through it at halftime. I think, Alex, I think it was you. You said 5-1. W. Alex.
If I was a betting man, I'd have some money in my pocket, but I'm not a betting man. And my pockets are looking a little dry, so I'll just take this win with me. Thank you, guys.
That's it from Westwood High School. FC Arizona back in the win column with a 5-1, convincing 5-1 win over Coronado Athletic. 3 goals in the first, 2 in the second. Christian Flores started it off in the 8th minute. Brian Sassano added the second in the 10th. Aiden Gonzalez with his goal in the 32nd. A goal from Jared Nunez from the spot to make it 3-1 at halftime. And then FC Arizona with a couple sweet treats here in stoppage time. Kyle Benjamin on the cusp of it, and then Isaiah Moreno just moments ago. We talked about it before, guys. This is the business part of the season. FC Arizona, a team trying to fight their way towards that #1 spot. They actually came into today with a 9+9 goal differential. SC Union Maricopa right behind them with a +13. They get the job done in a pretty good way.
Yeah, it was pretty dominant fashion. There really wasn't much that Coronado could do to slow them down offensively. Whatever FC Arizona was looking for, they ended up getting it. And they just created a lot of opportunities, and eventually those opportunities are going to come to fruition. And that Coronado defense finally gave way and let a couple goals scrape by, and it was really the major difference in this one.
So that does it here from Westwood High School in Mesa. We thank you for tuning in to this presentation of FC Arizona Soccer at the UPSL Premier Level on FC Arizona's YouTube page in partnership with Inferno TV. From our director, Brady Hansen, Jason Goldie, Alex Sanchez, and Dane Palmer, Mahirsan Hassan signing off from Mesa. Enjoy the weekend, have a great night, and stay safe.